for the next few games. And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA's Western Conference quarterfinals. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. So long, everybody.
Everybody's on the move, so love is cold commotion. With a sudden whip crack on your neck.
Two-K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Downtown Los Angeles. That's the location for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram, a deadly one-on-one scorer, ready to go as they get set to square off against the Lakers. Pelicans, Lakers, round one of the NBA playoffs. We are just about ready to get underway here in Game 2 of the first round of the Western Conference playoffs. 2K Sports brings it to you live once again. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram at the 3 with Williamson playing the 4. Desmond Bane out there with Lewis. And it's Simmons in at center, locking down the middle. And for the Lakers, at the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Anthony Davis is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Houdini at the 3. You look at the Lakers. Well, they notched a big win in the series opener, trying to avoid a letdown here tonight. Greg, what do they need to do to maintain their momentum?
You know, Kev, first, I think they need to weather that early storm. They're going to face a desperate opponent. But once the game settles in, it's about playing smart and playing with energy. You're the favorite for a reason. Go out and show the world what you're made of.
So we see the Pelicans taking the W here. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstated. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece,
Everybody's on the move, so love is cold commotion. With a sudden whip crack on your neck, the heartbreak, the notion. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent, and it's coming round again. He writes the song to heal the pain, 'cause lover's time is borrowed. By the time he sees the day, he's yesterday's tomorrow. But I'll find my way in the end,
a brand new episode of NBA 2K TV. I'm here in the studio.
And I'm in New York. This week, we're bringing you all the behind the scenes from the launch events here in Brooklyn.
And we'll be diving deeper into gameplay as Mike Wang is back to talk badges, plus more on my team. But first up, Alexis, how's New York been treating you?
It's been awesome, but you know, it has been so hot here.
It's very nice and cool in the studio, just to let you know.
Anyway, let's take a look at some of the launch events. NBA 2K24 launch party, let's go! Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the NBA 2K24 launch event. We are live here in Brooklyn, New York.
And being the cover athlete is always an honor, and getting that call, it was just an experience and just an humbling opportunity to represent myself, my team.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A look at the Lakers as they get off the team bus after arriving at the arena. Pumped up to go after a road win here tonight. On the way is Game 3 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. This series all tied at 1 apiece. Tonight's winner, a chance to seize some momentum. Moments away, it'll be the New Orleans Pelicans going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here are the 5 for the Lakers. D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. Davis out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Houdini in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Pelicans, the Duke connection alive and strong with Ingram and Zion at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Ben Simmons, then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Lewis in at the point. Taking a look at New Orleans, this is a team that's in great position to take control of this series.
Yeah, they've really positioned themselves very well in this first round. The fans will be urging them on tonight.
Here we go. So the Lakers win the tip. And here's Russell.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open team.
And so the big win by New Orleans in a tight game. And this is a critical win for them. They grab the lead in the series after splitting the first 2 games.
Yeah, Game 3 feels like a Game 7 if the series is tied. It has a huge impact. They're in the driver's seat now, as long as they don't lose their focus.
Well,
Everybody's on the move, so love is cold commotion. With a sudden whip crack on your neck, the heartbreak, the notion. But I'll find my own.
First thing I do is start my career so I can play against my friends in the park, get ready, get locked in, and go from there.
What are you looking forward to most?
Crossplay. I can't wait to play. My friends who play PlayStation, I play Xbox, don't have an excuse. They can't hide from me, can't run from me, so I'm excited.
See the way the fans interact, how authentic they are, the player movements. One thing about the game that's really been cool is how they absorb contact now. Like when they go up for a layup, they really bump the guys, so that's very authentic.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Glad you could join us. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. And now the Lakers starting group. At the guard positions, Russell and Reeves. Bogdanovich out there with Houdini, and it's Davis in at the 5 spot. And for New Orleans, the front court full of star power with Ingram and Zion. Lewis is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Simmons in at the center, filling out the middle. Look at New Orleans. Greg, they have home court now. What do they need to do to take advantage of this opportunity?
And Kevin, these are the games where I feel like you need to make big shots because the teams are close. 1 or 2 plays either way could decide this thing. That's why you have to value every possession early.
So the Pelicans win the tip. And here is Lewis. Pass to Ingram. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing.
Everybody's on the move, so love has cold commotion. With a sudden whip crack on your neck, the heartbreak, the notion. But I'll find.
Scotty, we are at the NBA 2K24 launch party. Everybody's vibing. What do you think about the event tonight?
I think they hosted a good event today. A lot of people here, a lot of people that play 2K, and I just can't wait to get a copy so I can go home and play it tonight.
What are you most excited to see in NBA 2K24?
See how different the gameplay is. I just want to see the builder. I'm just so hyped for the game.
So when you do you play with the logo, or are you like incognito?
They gave me the logo, but
let's meet the visitors, the New Orleans Pelicans. At point guard, Tyra Lewis Jr. At center, Ben Simmons. It's time to meet the starting 5 for your Los Angeles.
A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. The Duke connection alive and strong with Ingram and Zion at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Ben Simmons, then it's Desmond Bane, and it's Lewis in the point guard. And for Los Angeles, D'Lo and Reeves are the backcourt duo. Davis out there with Bojan Bogdanovich, and it's Houdini in at the 3. You look at the Lakers. This team is reeling. Down 3-1 in the series, but they have a chance to gain some momentum.
Well, they definitely came out flat in this series, but with 2 of the final 3 games at home, they still have a chance.
Outside Simmons. Pass to Lewis. And Reeves pulls it down.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all time.
They've won it. Next stop, conference semifinals. They really took control of this series in impressive fashion, and now they're on to the second round.
Hopefully this is some momentum they can continue to build upon. That energy will make them difficult to contend with.
And that about wraps it up from here, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast.
Can you share with us what you're feeling kind of like right now?
Nate, you know, There's a lot of disappointment in that locker room right now. You know, guys in there are crushed. And as a leader of this team, I feel the same way. But I'm proud of the way we fought, you know, all throughout that series. This ain't the end. At least for this team, this is only the beginning. And we're gonna be back.
Yeah, yes you are. But honestly, do you think you will look back on this season as a success or a failure?
You know, I hope that one day when we have achieved our goals, we can look back and say that this is where it started, you know? But it's too early. You know, a lot of it depends on what we do over the summer. Do we come back better? We're gonna see that.
So tell me, does this team need a shakeup in order to advance deep into the playoffs?
Nah, man, I don't think so. You know, obviously it's not up to me, but I feel like we've got a great locker room. It's a lot of great guys. You know, everyone gets along. We're young. We're growing in this league together. You know, we feel like we are naturally gonna, you know, just take the next step as a group.
Okay. I mean, is there one or two pieces you think could help you take the next step?
Of course, man. Of course. You can always get better, you know? You know, I'm sure, you know, we're gonna bring in some new guys, you know, doing whatever we can to improve the team. But ultimately, I just don't feel like we need to, you know, do like a big free agent signing, you know, or a huge trade. I don't think so.
Everybody's on the move, so love is cold commotion. With a sudden whip crack on your neck, the heartbreak, the notion. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent, and it's coming round again. He writes the song to heal the pain, 'cause lover's time is borrowed. But by the time he sees the day, he's yesterday's tomorrow. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent, and it's coming round again. Everybody's on the move, so love is cold commotion. With a sudden whip crack on your neck, the heartbreak, the notion. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent, and it's coming round again. He writes the song to heal the pain, 'cause lover's time is borrowed. By the time he sees the day, he's yesterday's tomorrow. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent, and it's coming round again. And I know you called me, but you never said what's wrong. Though in my dreams you saved me, so I guess you can have your song. But it's late in the day, and all I've gotta say is it's coming round again. But I'll find my way in the end, 'cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent, and it's coming round again. And I know you called me, but you never said what's wrong. Though in my dreams you saved me, so I guess you could have your song. But it's late in the day, and all I've gotta say.
And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, this is Kevin Harlan. And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, the lengthy post pair. Jones is out there with Morant. And it's Roddy in at the 3 spot. And for the Pelicans, they've got Houdini. He's out there with Williamson. And it's Bowman in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, here we are. You gotta love game 1 of the season, right, Steve? No other feeling like it. Starting a brand new year, there's so much excitement around the league right now.
I love it, Kevin, especially for the fans. They have been waiting for this moment. The energy inside here is amazing.
Now here's Giddey, and that one's good. Houdini.
And getting the offense started with a high quality.
Now here's Morant. Pass to Roddy. Outside Jackson. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Pelicans with the rebound. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis.
And last year, an entertaining season series between the two ended up battling to a draw.
Just goes to show you that these two teams are always at the top of their games when they go up against one another.
Great for a franchise like Memphis. Is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
You can tell John Morant is having fun when he's out there on the floor. He has an infectious enthusiasm for the game that spreads to his whole team.
Here's Houdini. Omen pass to Houdini. It's rebounded by Roddy.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Pass to Jones.
And what? His defensive instincts off the chain. Zion's able to read and react to his opponent.
Tries again. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Here's Houdini. And the Pelicans miss again.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field.
Williamson against Valanciunas takes the 13-footer. Here's Houdini. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Memphis has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Morant tries in. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
And that one's good. Houdini.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Outside, Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Jackson with it. Now defended by Williamson. Roddy no good. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Right side, Jones. And good that time.
I like when Herb Jones plays with an edge, accepting the contact and finishing through it.
Down low, here's Houdini. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Now here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Man, did you see John Morant fly through the air on that play?
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And that one, good. That's now 8 points for Houdini. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, here's Morant. The shot, no good.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Here's Bowman. Still yet to score. And another. Once again, shot good from Houdini.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's Morant after the made shot from Houdini. Morant outside. And the pass to Roddy. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Roddy's got his second bucket of the night.
Wow, one of the easiest assists of Morant's career. Good thing he keeps his head on his swivel.
Here's Houdini.
Hit me, I'm open.
Converts on the jumper for the easy two. Houdini's got 12 in the game.
Yeah, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Here we go. Get it going.
And here's Morant. Pass to Roddy. Dishes it to Jackson. Can't cash in from close range. New Orleans in the lead. He lobs it up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Roddy. Great tee that time from Houdini. Pelicans leading by 3. And the points coming for them now, Greg, in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
Here's Jones. It's tipped.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Again, the Pelicans score. The Grizzlies trail by 5.
Here we go. Get it going.
Now Morant passes it to Roddy. Second chance effort. Kept alive. Jackson. And at last they get one to fall.
In terms of raw tools, Jaren could become one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. We'll see how it plays out.
Now here's Giddey. Hasn't made one yet. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Memphis called for the foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Pelicans leading by 5. Inside, here's Houdini. Rebounded by Smart. There's a lob to Jackson, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Putting that 7'4" wingspan to good use. Jaren Jackson with the easy catch and flush.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul. Now here's Curry, still without a basket. Back to Giddey. Now the pass to Houdini. Just 5 on the clock. For the 3. Giddey, no good. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They trail by 1. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum. And we'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
Giddey against Smart. Pass Pass to Kuminga. Number outside. Here's Jackson. And Curry pulls it down.
I mean, all period, it's been a struggle for him scoring the ball.
Count it, good. Now it's a 3-point New Orleans lead.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Smart on the wing. He kicks it to Jackson. Here's Morant. And Curry pulls it down. Pelicans leading by 3. Pass to Houdini. That's good, and so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 4 assists in the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Morant passes to Jackson. Pulls up. Nails the baby hook. Jackson's got 6 points.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brewer is checked in for Jackson. And it's Williams in for Morant. And so it's Memphis with it. It's a 5-point game. Smart kicks to Brewer. Hooked away. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Daniels. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
The Grizzlies trail by 7. Outside Williams. Passes to Weber. The basket is good off the assist from Williams.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Houdini passes to Daniels. Here's Houdini. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Houdini's got 24 points.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The bat. To Brewer. Shoots over Curry. Brewer's shot is off. And here are the Pelicans. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Outside White. Pass to Houdini. Puts it up from 7. That one, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Now, here's Brewer. He has yet to score. And a fast breakdown for the Pelicans. And that one's good. Houdini. And the Pelicans lead by 9.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The kick out to Williams. Shoots. Offensive rebound. The layup off target. And here we go. Pelicans running again. That one goes. Fires. Count it. And it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Already ahead by double digits, trying to run away and not look back.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. Right back after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, you have to love what they've done offensively after that first period.
Crushing it, absolutely crushing it. Shooting lights out, building a big lead here early on.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Jones is out there with Smart. Then there's Brewer. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Williams at the small forward position. On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by Williams. Daniels passes to Curry. Valanciunas grabs the board. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside, Smart. Here's Valanciunas. Pelicans with the rebound. Curry's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Daniels. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
Wow. Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little bit.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end. That's all you.
Smart missed. 6 points for him. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Bowman's checked in. Houdini comes in for Daniels. Finley's checked in for Bain. And it's Hardy in for Derek White. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Weber, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jackson comes in for Brewer. Kuminga's come in for Williams. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Shoots inside, and that one goes long. Pelicans leading by 12. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. Says I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much. To the middle, here's Houdini, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The Pelicans shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight.
At the line for one, number 8.
That free throw good from Houdini. Steve, there's a whole lot of young talent throughout the NBA, but which players to you stand out above the rest?
Kevin, there's the obvious ones like Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, SGA, John Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They are consistently growing as players. I am keeping my eye on a guy like Evan Mobley. He could be an all-time great defender.
Hey, yo, right here. Here's Houdini. Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Grizzlies. Down by 15. Morant outside. He lobs up the pass, and Weber throws it down.
An unselfish player. I like how Morant is all about helping his teammates. Terrific pass.
Houdini passes to Bowman, and he banks it. The layup. Bowman's got 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
Weber, it's deflected. Williamson looking it over. Here's Houdini. It's good. Houdini's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Morant passes to Smart. Drives to the hoop. Off with the layup. Pelicans leading by 17. Here's Williamson. Oh! Wow!
I can't believe that.
That was incredible.
With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Now here's Morant. He's got 8. Down low, here's Jackson. Good, and Weber gets the assist. And that's 18 points for Jaren Jackson.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
Houdini passes to Bowman. Here's Houdini, and he makes that one. Houdini's got 33 points.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities. This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Here's Morant. Pelicans with the rebound. Here's Houdini. 33 points for him. That one falls. Bowman's got 4 points this quarter.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
The Grizzlies trail by 19. Weber outside. Back to Smart. Got a piece of it, and he recovers it.
The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
And it's denied. Poke loose. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. To the paint. And Kuminga gets it to go on the assist from Smart. 8 points for Jonathan Kuminga. 15 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Houdini. Right wing. One second left. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's New Orleans out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll return shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Houdini.
His play so far is what fans love about him. He has gone right at the defense time and time again.
And not standing around, not settling for perimeter shots. He's looking to attack.
Houdini is on Barry Williamson. Then it's Josh Giddey. And it's Bowman in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. 19-point game. Now here's Valanciunas. He's tightly guarded. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And that one's good. Houdini.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Grizzlies trail by 21. Smitty, you want to talk about explosiveness? This is your man.